Okay, in this final video, to introduce you to the course, I want to talk about the research assignments and final paper, which totally add up to 35%. That would be as important as the only exam that's in this course, or worth as much as the assignments and response papers put together. So it's pretty darn important. So let's talk about what you need to do here. I will assign each of you a topic that I think will make your life easier. If you don't like the assignment that I give you of the topic, you are free to pick your own. I think it just works easiest that way. If there's some, managerial question that you've always been interested in, you can do that topic and just have me look it over to make sure it's okay. But I kind of think it's easier for me just to give you something. So what that means for you in terms of the research assignments would be the first thing you need to do, and you're going to need to do this during this first week of this course, is that, I'm going to give you the topic and you're going to basically outline how your research of that topic would look like. Outline it for me. What is your paper going to look like? And an introduction will be due June 1st. This will be pretty easy because it's not that you have to give me a project. Because our class size is so small, I'll just give you a topic. That's okay. So all you really need to do is basically write out the topic I gave you, write a few sentences about that topic as you understand it at this point, and then outline how you will deal with that. So that would be research assignment number 1. The way that you will post these is that you'll see here that there's a tab on the side here called Research Paper Assignments. You will click that, and you'll see one for the research assignment number 1, one for research assignment number 2, one for research assignment number 3, and the final paper. I do include the videos that the library makes, so you're free to watch these. You don't have to though, but basically you're going to post them in here. And so you'll do that for each of these. In research assignment number 2, you're basically going to properly cite what references you would use, 6 to 10, have them either in Chicago or MLA style, and have a single document that just has those references. Then the most difficult thing would be that, and so that's due June 8th. The most difficult thing is going to be that next 2 weeks, where you're going to be basically writing about 4 pages, where you basically get those sources that you identified. You get them through either interlibrary loan or through the library in some way, shape, or form, and you then summarize them around the research topic that you have at hand. That's going to be due June 22nd. I'm going to give you back comments, and then you're going to be basically putting everything together, because after that literature review, you're going to add your own views and perspective and concluding remarks, putting it into a final paper. There is a requirement that you do need to send your writing at some point to the Noyal Center to get feedback on it. The Noyal Center will inform me that you did get the research for it. It is going to be staffed this summer, and it's pretty easy. If you send them the paper, they then send you back comments of how you need to improve it, and then it minimizes the things I have to send back to you. And what it does is it really helps your final paper grade, because then what I do is I look at the ways in which you incorporated my comments and the comments from the Noyal Center into that final paper. You really only need to have that Noyal Center consultation before the final paper. You don't need to have it for each of these iterations of research paper 1, 2, and 3. You really need to have it before you turn in the final paper. Okay, so those are the research assignments. I'll walk you through things. Just the easiest thing I can say about the research assignments is if something doesn't seem clear and you're unsure of what to do, just reach out to me. During this first week of the course, that's when I will send you the research topics. So I'll try to do that by May 22nd, that Tuesday, the first day of class.